today. I see we have a very cute miniature poodle. What is your name, Miss?
Good morning, Dr. Lee. I'm Miss Jasmine. This is my dog, Lola.
Nice to meet you, Miss Jasmine. I assume Lola is a female. May I know her age?
Yeah, Lola is a female and she is 4 years old now.
Thank you for the information. So how are you and Lola doing today?
I'm okay, but I'm worried about Lola because she's been vomiting very recently.
I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see if we can figure out what might be going on. When did Lola start vomiting?
Actually, right, she started vomiting like 2 days ago, and then I thought it was something she ate, but then she's vomited a few more times after she ate, so I'm not sure.
I understand. How many times did she vomit in the past 2 days?
About 3 times.
Noted. And when does she seem to vomit? Is it after eating, drinking, or at random times?
Usually it's 2 hours after eating, but sometimes one time it was just randomly.
Thank you, that's helpful. Could you describe the consistency or the color of the vomit? And is it mostly food, liquid, or anything unusual?
So the vomit was mostly undigested food. It's kind of yellowish and pretty thick.
Alright, thanks for sharing. This helps a lot. Has she had any changes in her diet recently? Any new treats, food, or anything she might have picked up outside?
Actually, I just changed her dog food about a week ago, and then she might have chewed on some grass in the yard yesterday.
Got it. Sometimes new food or things like grass can cause digestive upsets. Have you noticed any other symptoms like diarrhea, lethargy, or any decrease in appetite?
She's a bit more tired than usual, but she's still eating, just not with the same enthusiasm as before. And no, she hasn't had any diarrhea.
Alright, and how is she with water? Is she drinking as usual or more or less than normal?
She has been drinking normally, but maybe slightly more.
Thanks for sharing all this information, it really helps. Has Lola had any access to medication, chemicals, or anything toxic that she might have gotten into?
Not that I know of. I usually keep everything out of reach.
Noted. Is she currently under any medications, or is there any medical history we should take note of?
No, she's generally been very healthy and doesn't take any medication except her deworming medication every 3 months.
Okay, I have a few more questions for some extra information. Has Lola been vaccinated recently, and has she been neutered?
Yes, her vaccinations are up to date, and we had her spayed at about 1 year old.
Perfect, good to know. And do you have any other dogs at home? If so, have they shown any similar symptoms?
No, Lola is the only dog that we have.
Good to know. And just to confirm, is she an indoor dog or does she go outside frequently?
She mostly stays indoors, but sometimes she plays outside in our backyard.
Thank you, Miss Jasmine. I'd like to measure Lola's weight, temperature, pulse, and respiratory rate now to get a better idea of her overall condition.
Okay.
Let's start with her weight. Lola's weight is 5.8 kg. Her temperature is 38.5 degrees Celsius. Her pulse is 112 beats per minute. And her respiratory rate is 26 beats per minute. Everything looks alright so far, but we'll keep this information in mind as we proceed. I'm going to check her abdomen now. Lola, you're being such a good girl. Alright, there doesn't seem to be any obvious pain here, which is a good sign.
That's good to hear.
Thank you for providing all this information, Miss Jasmine. Based on Lola's symptom and examination, I recommend we run a few tests to get a clearer picture of what might cause her symptoms. In the meantime, I'll give you some tips on managing her nausea and keeping her hydrated.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lee. I appreciate it. I hope Lola feels better soon.
You're very welcome, Miss Jasmine. We'll do our best to get Lola feeling better soon.
Yay!